Good morning, everyone. I wanted to pop on here and do a little video blog of anxiety. I know a lot of us experience anxiety. We all experience it in different ways, but it's all the same type of energy, that anticipation, that anxiety, that worry of what's going to happen, and kind of always being on that stress point of having to be ready for something. And this week I've been experiencing quite a bit of anxiety, and I recognize my anxiety comes from perfection, performance, always feeling like I have to be doing something. If I'm not doing something, I'm not fulfilling my life purpose or something silly, we'll say that. So this morning I did a meditation on anxiety, and it was amazing. So I wanted to come on here and share my experience with you of that. So in this meditation, the guide said there's 4 ways to, we'll say, dissipate anxiety. So first you have to find it, then you have to feel it, you have to face it, and then heal it. So finding the anxiety, kind of finding where is it you experience it, so finding it. And then the facing it part is more of where it is you feel it in your body. And for me, I could feel it on my chest. It kind of felt like maybe like a 5-pound weighted vest was laying on my chest. So for me, that's how I experienced anxiety. And some people, it can be like a knot in the throat. It could be like an upset stomach. And there can be other ways it shows up. It shows up differently for everyone. And so the part I like the best after he says, like, you find it, you face it. So facing it, finding it, seeing where in the body is you feel it. So facing it, looking at it. Finding it, feeling it, where you feel in the body, and then you face it. So when it comes to the part of facing it, he says you need to look at it and ask it, why are you here? And what came up for me was, you created me. My anxiety told me, when I asked it, why are you here? It says, you created me. I only exist because you created me. So saying that I'm responsible for creating my own anxiety. And in reality, we really are responsible for creating the anxiety that we experience. It could be, why did my spouse or my child leave their sock on the floor? Why didn't they make their bed? And I got to get home and make dinner. And all these responsibilities we put on ourselves, and all these, why didn't this person do this? They should have done this. And so, as you can see, like, we do create our own anxiety. And the last step is healing from it. So figuring out what are, we'll say, the triggers that trigger our anxiety, and recognizing that why do we do that to ourselves? And again, don't get caught up in the why, because again, that can be another cycle of creating anxiety. Just be aware of what's triggering that anxiety, and recognizing that in reality, everything is okay, even in moments when things are not okay. There's this deep underlying understanding that everything is okay. And I know we all have experienced those deep, deep moments of unokayness. And my question to you is, it ended up being okay, didn't it? It did. It didn't feel so good in the moment, but in reality, we're okay. The situation's okay. We are okay. We don't have to get ourselves all wrapped up in the little things, and everything gets done. It all gets done. So for me, my perfection and my performance, it's been a thing my whole life, just, always being an athlete growing up, or dancing for the city ballet company, and just always being in that performance-based, that's just what was programmed into my system. So now I get to work on unraveling all of that. And anxiety really is about, we're living in the future. We're creating an environment within ourselves that doesn't even exist yet. And so with meditation and other mindful practices, the intention of those is bring us back to the present moment. As you can see, my beautiful picture up here, that is our pure alignment with Source. That is who we are. And when we are not living as that, that means we are not in alignment with ourselves, or we are not in our vortex. We are somewhere other than here. And the only thing that exists right now is here. So play with that and start paying attention to when or if you experience anxiety and what are some of the triggers, and facing it like, why are you here? And see what answer comes up for you, and let it go, because everything's okay. Much love and many blessings to you all.